Hello, hello. With all of the e-learning, at home learning, just in general learning that we're going to try to accomplish in the next few weeks and whatever lies ahead, there are so many wonderful tools that we can use to engage our learners of all ages. One of the tools that I have used for the last couple of years is Seesaw, and I currently use it in my middle school class as a way to turn in projects. And the wonderful thing with Seesaw, it has such a wide variety of capabilities. Students to share their notes, their writing, to share photos, to share videos, and it really can be a great way to capture all of the learning that takes place while students are at home. So today, while I was in Grand Rapids, I recorded a video to kind of share things with my students as far as just some of the e-learning we did at the conference, explaining the role that Zoom had on the McCall conference and the way we could do distance learning, even across the state with educators, and just kind of shared that piece that I'm here for you. I'm sorry that I couldn't physically be there on Friday to say goodbye to them, but I thought this was, second best. And again, a great model of how you can connect with your kids. I've already seen that some parents have watched the video. And now that school is, I think it's, yeah, they're home from school now officially. Perhaps some of them will tune into that. What I've noticed about a lot of these online learning sites are that they already have a plan in place where, like right here, it says get home learning codes. And I clicked on it, and they already have specific codes for my students so they can log in. I imagine like specifically independently for that. Also, when they actually go ahead and post something. So this is what kids would see if you were going to have them build something or represent some type of number sentence or a fraction or anything. It could be a Play-Doh thing. It could anything that they can physically show you in a picture. They can use the photo option. They could draw something out for you. They have the ability to caption and record their voice for the caption and things like that and explain things. There's, of course, the video option. They can upload a file that they've already created, maybe a Google document or a slideshow or something like that. They can make a note. So this could be paragraph writing, and then they can have a link. And I've used the link option when children are creating computer science games or codes, and they've been able to use that. So I mean, Seesaw is fabulous. And then when you're in Seesaw, you're able then to comment as the teacher. Parents are able to see their work, so parents could be able to track what they're doing. Other students can often comment. You can as a teacher, you can go ahead and edit it. You could delete it if somebody put something inappropriate, which is always a worry of teachers to have that control. You can actually delete something. You can download it. So in the event there was something horrible, you could download it to actually have, evidence of that, but then delete it so the whole group has not seen it. And when you're a teacher and you create the codes or create the classes, you have the ability to make sure that, maybe you don't want students to see other work. If you're assigning something that, is specific and you don't want anyone to get a heads up, you could do that. You can have new items that need approval. So this way you have a lot of control for that. There's also great things that you can go into the skills, and there's pre-done projects for you through Seesaw that you can assign your students, which is a great tool. Let's see what it looks like. I haven't gone in there in a while. If it's gonna go, it's not going. Let's see. We'll check that. I don't know why it's not clicking. Maybe it's because, oh, I'm seeing resolving host. So perhaps my internet is not wanting to be so strong. And that's one of the things, great. Are we going to have options for that? Maybe the internet's saying I'm overtaxed because everyone is working on these. So here's the how-to about managing the skills in Seesaw and keeping track of different things. And you could, They have the tracking device and stuff. So I mean, often most of these places have things already in place because that's what they're there for. Another great site that I don't need to try for 60 days, but other people could. Another site that people really like is Flipgrid. And I've used Flipgrid for Glengarry Elementary when we had snow days and cold days. And it looks like this is the first screen that I see when I log in, learning from home and remote learning. Like they're already on it. That's the great thing. So you can go ahead and click on the remote learning guide and be able to see how you can utilize Flipgrid to be able to be integrated to, again, have children showcase their learning. They could be reading and working on their fluency. They could be showcasing how they explained a math problem. They can do so many different things. Um, Anything. Just explain your learning. Whoops. Clicked on the wrong. I don't need a Pinterest page. And when you do, you can just do a Google login. So I will go back to my Google login since I logged out. And I will showcase some of the things we did at Glengarry when we had the cold learning days. And it was optional. It was one of those things that we were like, go ahead and try it. This is something to do. So if parents are, feeling stressed out and they need some ideas. Let me find out. I think maybe we did it this one. Glengarry Home Learning. Yep. And you can easily create topics. So we had a play video. We had iReady lessons. Children, if they want to do the iReady, the topic details were, complete a lesson from iReady on math or reading, then record a video and telling us what you learned. This was the Other People Matter challenge. They had to do something nice for somebody. That could be a great way for kids to, help out around the house, like do a chore. And that is learning in itself. It's an experience in itself. Art fun. They had to showcase their art. So let's see some of the videos, what they're most proud of. Like we have different art where kids showcasing their pictures. And it's just like you can do your entire day of school just showcasing and holding kids accountable on Flipgrid. So there's so many great things, and I'm just willing to be a resource of however I can do it. If you want to do the webinar type things, I am very experienced now with Zoom from using it at the McCall conference and really figuring that out. So I hope that I can be a resource for any of this. I am creative. I know a lot about technology. I'm willing to jump in and help the common good. So just let me know how I can help. My email is teamthirdgrade, all spelled out, no numbers, at gmail.com, or you can reach out to me on Twitter at teambon. Good luck. And again, this is unprecedented. So it's just a time that we're absolutely capable of rising to this challenge. It's going to be an adventure, a little bit scary, but at the same time, I'm really curious to see how it's all going to flow. And I'm really confident that we're going to be able to still engage children if we do it the right way. And that, I mean, nobody really knows what the right way is right now because we've never had to do this. So, but I'm confident that we have so many awesome educators in Michigan and beyond that we're going to be able to figure this out. And the nation is going to figure it out. The world is going to figure it out. And we're going to be stronger because of it. So stay safe, stay clean, and let me know if you need any help. Bye.